Hey there guys, it's Tico bringing you guys some gameplay of Dust 514. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to try out this game. If you haven't and you own a PlayStation 3, you should probably give it a try since it's a free-to-play first-person shooter game, first-person sci-fi shooter, and it's pretty fun. So in this video I am going to be having a game of domination. I am going to be playing a game of domination and just trying to see exactly how the game works, and giving like an all-around of how the game works when it comes to having teamwork and how teamwork plays into becoming a better gamer, better player overall in Dust 514. Because I don't know, I find some similarities between in this game and other games that are a lot of team-based, and without a team you can't win because it's extremely difficult. It's almost impossible to be able, for example, to be able to kill 3 people at the same time by yourself. It's almost nearly impossible, just because of the way the game is made and because of the way that the movement is a lot slower. So it's a lot more realistic in that sense. The movement is a lot slower, and I guess that kind of contradicts the game because it's realistic, but not realistic because it's in sci-fi shooter and you're based in the future. So yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about the gameplay. I'm watching the gameplay as I am doing this commentary right now, and what I am playing is some domination. And we are playing domination. We gotta capture A and hold it for as long as we possibly can. That way we can fire at the other enemy team, the other enemy spaceship, which is actually hovering over the land. And whoever kills the enemy spaceship first, they kill ours, or we kill theirs, then that's the person who wins. So as I watch this gameplay, I want to talk about a little bit of the few things that actually make it a little bit better whenever you actually play as a teamwork. And this is essentially one of those things. Use grenades. I don't know why, but a lot of people don't seem to use grenades that much. I guess maybe it's just me, but a lot of people don't really seem to use grenades that much. When I'm going around the battlefield, I hardly ever see people throw around grenades. And it's actually a good thing because since this game, the way I see it, is a lot of teamwork based. So people are usually, bundled up together in a small group, so grenades are really useful when it comes to that. And I guess most people are going to take a big hit from grenades because it does about 400 damage, and most people, whenever they start out the game, they only have about 200, maybe between 200 and 400 total armor and shield altogether. So here we are hacking the A installation, and we're taking it, and I was about to revive that guy, but he got downed, as you guys can see, the little marker. And that's the only thing I want to talk about first. The injection syringe thingy that you use to revive people is pretty much like a med kit that you use to revive people. That is like a must. Whenever you are playing a game like this, or any game mode really in Dust 514, you guys will see in the top corner, you guys will see a timer that pretty much tells you exactly how many clone units you have left. So if you're playing a team deathmatch or something, the first game mode, which is called ambush, team deathmatch, you're playing that game mode, you see exactly how many clone units you have left, how many respawns you got left for each of the team players. So you usually start off with about 50. And each time a person dies and respawns again, then that goes down by 1. But if you use a med kit, your syringe, you use your injection, then you revive that person, you pick them up on the floor, you don't lose that 1 unit of clones, so you can actually stay in battle a little bit longer. So it's a really good thing to invest a few points to actually get your syringe, get your thingy working. That way you can actually pick up people whenever you actually can. It is very helpful, especially since in this game the maps are so large, and that's actually a lot of other games share that thing, like games like Mag or PlanetSide 2. They share that thing with their maps that are so huge that it does really help out a lot for you to actually be able to pick up your teammate whenever you want. Whenever your teammate just gets down, you'll be able to pick them up right on the spot. That way it saves him respawning, and it saves him all the way running all the way to the front lines again, because that in a sense really slows down your team a lot. Because if every time somebody spawns they gotta run 500 meters to get to the place they want to get to, then that's a lot of wasted time, and that's a lot of wasted reinforcements that you could be getting right on the spot. So it's very important to be able to pick up your people and revive them as soon as you possibly can, and everybody really should be using one of those revive kits. So the next thing I want to talk about is the fact that people should really use the repair tool a lot more. So first I was talking about the revive injection kit, medical kit, and now I'm talking about the repair tool. And the reason for the repair tool is your armor. If you guys can see, whenever you look at the bottom left corner, you guys can see actually your shield and your armor. The top number right underneath your the little marker for how much ammo you got left. The top number 321. That's about the shield that I have. The 411 is my armor. Whenever your shield gets depleted from taking a lot of damage, the damage starts going to the armor. Now the shield by itself, all shields got an instant regen. All shields start regenerating at a certain rate, usually about 15 points per second or something like that. So you never have to worry too much about your shields regenerating because they regenerate automatically by themselves. All shields regenerate automatically by themselves, no matter which drop suit you're using. But when it comes to armors, there's where we get a pickle. There's where we get some kind of an issue, because when it comes to armors don't regen by themselves unless the armor you're using actually has some skill to actually be able to regenerate. For example, the one I'm wearing right now, for each one of my levels, I get like a +1 armor regen. So my armor regenerates by itself after a couple seconds and not taking any damage. So that's essentially good. But a lot of people don't have that, and the armor regen is usually like 5 points, if that. Like even the fastest armor repair, it's only like 5 points per second or something like that. Which, imagine healing 5 points per second and trying to get 411, which is my max of like armor. So for that reason, is where you need the what do you call it, the repair tool, because the repair tool is able to repair people a lot faster. So not everybody is going to have is going to have a fast armor regen, and not everybody is going to have armor regen overall. So it's a good thing to have a tool, a tool in hand to be able to heal your teammates as quickly as possible. So whenever your teammates, you see that they got some, the shield is fully depleted, and then their armor, when you actually look at a teammate, for example, we look at teammates around, you can actually see they got two bars of health. The top bar is the shield, and the bottom bar is their armor. So if the bottom bar is depleted somewhat, then that's exactly when you want to use the repair tool to repair their armor. So you repair their armor. That makes sure that whenever their shield gets filled up all the way again and the shield gets depleted, they don't die automatically, because the armor, like I said, it takes a really long time to refill. And if you can help out your teammates, they'll help you out, and everybody's just going to keep their health all the way to like pretty much maxed out, which is very important. Because I think one of the reasons a lot of people die is because they try to go as a lone wolf and they have nobody to heal their armor, to repair their armor. And when they go out and they take their shield gets depleted, and then their shield gets depleted all the way to 0, they take some armor damage. Then their shield regenerates all the way to max, but their armor still stays very low. So when their shield gets depleted all the way down to 0 again, then they only got a little bit of armor left to actually, block out some damage. So it's very important for everybody to carry a repair tool. So here are the two things I have mentioned. I have mentioned the injection tool, the injection kit, the medical kit, whatever you want to call it, revive kit. That is very important because it saves you on clones, and it saves your teammates having to actually run and respawn and all that wasted time that you could be getting support for the front lines. That is very important. And on the other side, we got the repair tools that can repair the armor on your teammates, which will actually help them out a lot, since armor repair takes a long time by yourself. So if you got somebody to help you out, that's a lot better, because you're going to last a lot longer in battle. And I also now want to talk about the fact that everybody should probably have like a Nanohive. Maybe not everybody, but some people should usually carry a Nanohive. One of the things I've noticed, and I think it happens mostly with fully automatic weapons, like the one I'm wearing is the one I'm using is the breach assault rifle. Now that one is pretty good. It's fully automatic, but it's got a low fire rate, so a low rate of fire. So the ammo runs out quick, but not that quick. So for that reason, I still have the Nanohive. Whenever I see that my ammo is running low, I use the Nanohive, and that goes hand in hand with using grenades. Because whenever you start out with grenades, even if you're using the standard locust grenades, you start out with about 3 grenades, but then after they've run out, you need something to resupply those grenades, and that's where the Nanohive comes in. Also, the Nanohive, whenever your teammates use it, of course, you get some points for that. So as you guys can see, I get the team plus 10 resupply points, so that's pretty good for me. So you get some points for helping your teammates, with their ammo and getting resupply with their ammo and their grenades, which is a very, very good thing. So yeah, whenever you really run out of ammo, which happens a lot with fully automatic weapons, it doesn't seem to happen with the burst rifle, and it doesn't seem to happen with shotguns that much, and it also doesn't seem to happen that much with tactical rifles, since most of them, they got a controlled fire rate. So it's very simple to be able to keep your ammo with those. But whenever it comes to fully automatic weapons, then that's not an easy thing to do. So it's good to have the Nanohive. What the hell? That guy, I cannot believe that guy just sat still right there trying to snipe while I was shooting at him. Speaking of which, I guess I would just mention this right now. Which of the assault rifles do you guys like best? I like using assault rifles because they're the conventional weapon of choice for most first-person shooter games. But I really like the rate of fire on this assault rifle, and I really like the fact that it has the nice damage. because of the fact that it actually tells you whenever you look at the weapon description, it actually tells you the bullet spread, the hip fire is very tight. So even at long ranges, it's still very accurate. Even though it doesn't have like a ACOG, it doesn't have a zoomed lens or anything like the tactical or the burst rifle. So it really does seem to work quite well from a distance, even though it's not made for like a distance type weapon because of how accurate it is with the hip fire. You know, it has the breech assault rifle has the highest accuracy of all the assault rifles, and it definitely comes in hand because of the rate of fire is so low. So there's not a lot of kick, there's not a lot of recoil when it shoots. So that is a very good thing. So now I want to talk about the other thing that I think is going to be very important whenever it comes to teamwork. Stick together. And I know that's kind of contradictory because of the fact that you got to stick together and then people can throw grenades at you and kill all of you at the same time. But it's very important to stick together because of the fact that it's the only way to actually keep each other alive. And I was actually talking with a friend, my friend Lord Antonius, Darth Antonius. He has an Antonius Lord. He has like an account here in Dust 514, and he was using his account in Dust 514. And we were talking about the new class of the commando class. The commando class for the new heavy class that actually lets you use two primary like light weapons at the same time. So that's actually very good. So you can use combinations such as using a breech assault rifle and using a rocket launcher like at the same time. So that's actually very good because it gives you some flexibility there in different situations, like battling people and at the same time switching your strategy to battling vehicles, which is definitely something good to have. So, but the point is, it's very important to actually be able to stick together because that's the only way you're going to be able to heal each other. Take for example this heavy armor guy that we're seeing running right here. Heavy armor guys like that, they don't actually have any way to heal themselves. They don't have equipment, so they can't heal anybody and they can't heal themselves. They can't do anything. You know, they got no equipment, so they can't use nanohives. They can't use repair tools. They can't use the revive kit. They can't use anything. They can't use uplinks. They can't use any of those things. So whenever you run as a heavy armor guy, it's very important to usually maybe have a teammate that's a triage or a teammate that uses a logistics loadout or a logistics drop suit. That way, that teammate can actually heal you. Because for example, right now I am using logistics loadout, you know, the drop suit, and that one is the one that is the best whenever it comes to actually being able to use a lot of equipment, a lot of things, a lot of tools that you can use to heal your teammates and help out your team overall. So, so you guys can see, for example, I have a lot of things. I have the Nanohive, I have the repair tool, I have the revive kit. So all those things come into play whenever I'm supporting my team. So for example, if I am running with somebody that's a heavy armor and they got none of those things that they can heal themselves, it's very good to go in pairs because he can protect me because he got the heavy firepower. And he usually has about 800 armor and shield total, at least 800 points in total. And I'm the one that can heal him whenever he needs healing. Well, so he takes down the people, and I give him backup support with some firepower and healing power. So in a way, it really does make for some type of dual type thing that people can really support each other and play real well. So it's just interesting overall. So I guess that's really all I wanted to say. Just wanted to point out a few things on how you can make the game work better as teamwork and actually support your team and being able to last a lot longer in battle, which is definitely the way to win in Dust 514. You know, like I said at the very beginning, it's very rare for you to be able to beat a whole team or be able to kill even 3 people at the same time by yourself, unless you're using like a shotgun, which I really find shotguns as overpowered as any other game. But at least shotguns in this game, they're not that overpowered because the maps are so large and shotguns don't got that much range, which you know, in some other games, since the maps are smaller, shotgun range doesn't seem to, the range limitation of shotguns doesn't seem to affect it that much. But in this game, the maps are huge, so shotguns got a very big disadvantage whenever it comes to like big open maps like this one. So yeah, leave me in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hopefully you've tried Dust 514. If you have not, you should probably give it a try. And if you don't like it, you'll probably get into it just because it's a different experience, different type of game. It's free to play, so you lose nothing from actually giving it a try. So let me know what you think about what I said. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know what other thoughts you have whenever it comes to teamwork, and whether the things I said were helpful or not, and what do you think about Dust 514 so far and when it comes to teamwork and such. So yeah, catch you guys later, and peace out. Enjoy the rest of the video, which is only like a little bit longer left. Catch you guys later. Bye bye.
Mission accomplished. Hostile MCC destroyed.